Hello, race fans. Normally we cue in with the music and a lot of energy tonight, and but folks, I tell you, our hearts are heavy here tonight. Welcome to the Virginia iRacing League, and this is round number 2. It's the Paul Bojanace Memorial 165 coming to you live here on Rice Motorsports TV, and it's going to be a rough night. I'm not even going to lie about it. Everybody here is just shocked. We've lost, a good man over the weekend, and it's just a terrible thing. And the guys, everybody, we're going to try to put on a good show for you here tonight, and I know I can speak for all the guys and say, the condolences to the family. We're so heartbroken for you at the moment and praying for you in this difficult time. And we're going to do exactly what Paul would want us to do, is get out here and race. And I'm down here in the channel with the guys. I got Andy Coslow, Ron Walters, and Paul Smith down here with us. And if you guys feel you want to say something, just chime right on in. Before, yeah, go ahead, Ron. Go ahead, Ron. Yeah.
I was just gonna say, I know we all gonna miss Paul. Paul is a highlight of my week, to spend time with him in here and joke with him, and we carried on a lot of conversations after the race. We'd stick around and talk everything but racing, and it was just I wasn't prepared for that. It really hit me tough, and I'm gonna miss Paul, and I wish nothing but peace and comfort for his family and friends too.
Amen. Thank you, man. And we got about we have about 3 minutes left before we go to qualifying. And when we're done with qualifying, because we have a 5-minute warm-up session and we have a little presentation, I'm going to run it there, because that way it'll have plenty of time for it to run without it because everything runs over automatically from session to session. So we don't want that to be interrupted at all. So we'll take a quick break here and hear from our sponsor, and we'll be right back here for qualifying. You're watching the Paul Bojanace Memorial 165 here on Rice Motorsports TV. Okay, folks, we're back here with the Paul Bojanace Memorial 165, and we've got about 30 seconds to go before we go into qualifying. We'll go ahead and we'll take a look at the standings. Paul Smith, he got had an awesome race last week and jumped out to an early lead. Of course, Andy, he had some problems last week, and so the work is cut out. And of course, Ron, he wasn't here, so he has even more work to do. He's got got a lot of points to make up. You know, unfortunately couldn't make the first race of the season. And just looking at the top 10 here, right now it's Paul Smith versus our Facebook group members in the AI cars, but he'll be getting some company here before it's too long. It looks like the checkered flag is out, so we're rolling to qualifying. So, guys, I'll be back here in a little bit. I'm gonna hop up into the booth so you guys can go qualify, and we'll talk to you in a little bit.
All right.
And Ron, you can go ahead and roll out whenever you're ready. Got Ron Walters making his way out. This is the new version of North Wilkesboro Speedway. You know, iRacing now has 2 versions of it. We're just, oh man, and it is a little cool out there tonight, and he spun it coming off of turn 4, and I think he's going to try to maybe do a do-over because he hadn't started the first hot lap, so it doesn't count yet. So hopefully he'll be able to get up to speed here. It is a little cool out there tonight. It's only a 64-degree air temperature out there. Winds out of the northeast, 2 miles an hour. So we'll see how grip goes out there for him tonight. I think Paul Smith was fastest in practice. Let's see what kind of time Ron gets here first time around. And looks like currently 14th with a 19.693. Lap number 2 to get 3 hot laps. That bumped him up to 11th quickly, trying to get into the groove here. I think he's being pretty cautious with those laps here at the moment, and looks like he'll stay 11th at the moment here. So Paul Smith will be out next. Right now, your current points leader in the championship. On his first hot lap now. Yet right now, currently 6th quickest with a 19.461. Let's see if he can pick it up here on the hot lap number 2. And up to provisional pole, 19.083. One more hot lap for him to go, and maybe see if he can improve on that even further. And he finishes his qualifying, and it looks like he'll remain there. Oh, he improves to 18.887 for provisional pole. Now Andy Kosalova. He's the defending champion from season 6. Like I said earlier, and they're currently 3rd quickest with a 19.323. Oh, and it gets away from him going down the backstretch. So he's going to continue on. He did get 1 hot lap in, so he's going to burn that second hot lap, getting back up to speed. And who knows? We'll see if he might even post a faster time on that second hot lap. Let's see what happens. And he crosses the stripe here, and up to second, 19.131, trying to beat a 18.89. And I think now he might be out of laps there with that spin, so that'll do it for Kosalova, and that'll wrap up those guys qualifying here, and what we'll do is let me jump down in the chat with them.
Didn't step on it like we did.
Yeah, guys, is it feeling a little slick out there, guys?
Yeah, I definitely lost it off of 2.
Oh yeah, man, I tell you. Well, we have let's see how much time we have left in this session. We have I actually have 5 minutes left in the session. So what we'll do is we're going to run our tribute to Paul now, and then we'll spend as much time in the warm up if you want. If you guys are ready, if you want some warm up time, let me know, and we'll see. But if not, we'll just roll right to the race. But I put together a little thing here for Paul Bojanace, and it was Paul doing what Paul loved to do with us more than anything, racing. And these are scenes from his run in the season 2, on his way to capturing the championship. So yeah, Paul, this one is for you, buddy.
I want to see it.
I'll see if I can share my screen.
Broadcast link. I can do it there. I got it on my phone, so I'll check it out there. I'll get there quick. Yeah, I got it on my phone.
He was a lap down at one point and coming back and coming in there for the win here tonight at Langley. Not a whole lot of room to do a donut. He's going to try. He is hyped up here for sure, folks. Congratulations to Paul Bojanace. He's trying to hold on. Next time around, it's going to be the white flag for Paul Bojanace. Going down through turns 3 and 4, coming out of turn 4, coming to the white flag. It's Paul Bojanace final lap. Just got to move it around one more time. Keep those tires up under him. The gap is 0.8 of a second to Oliver Stevens. He's going to hold on, folks. Paul Bojanace is going to grab another win here tonight at Bonilla. Lose that second position. Paul Bojanace coming down, white flag in the air, final lap. Ron Walters, one more time. He scrapes the wall a little bit going into one. No realistic chance here really to catch Paul Bojanace unless he himself makes a mistake, and I think he's at the point now he's not going to do that. Coming out of turn 4 to the checkered flag, it is going to be Paul Bojanace taking the win here at Stafford. So coming around out of turn 4, white flag in the air. Paul Bojanace now doing what he has to do. In fact, he's done what he's had to do. He had a good strategy. He went deep enough into that race, and he got good track position, and he's going to take the win here tonight at South Boston. On the penultimate lap, we'll be getting a white flag next time around. Coming around, white flag is in the air. Final lap here for Paul Bojanace. Time to bring it on home. First round of the playoffs for the street stocks is complete, and Paul Bojanace is your winner here tonight at the Bull Ring. Man, unbelievable run here tonight, Paul Bojanace. Man, we really are going to have to go get him an In-N-Out burger. Check, a white flag is in the air. One more time around for the number 3. Had a wreck in the qualifying race. Started dead last in the feature race. Got involved in a wreck. Kept on fighting, and he's going to come around and grab the win. It is Paul Bojanace, your winner here tonight at Nashville Fairgrounds. Coming out of turn 4. White flag is now in the air. Final lap here for Paul Bojanace. Been a good race. Boy, it started off a little crazy in that heat qualifier, but main thing is how it ends, and it ends with a win here for Paul Bojanace at the Bull Ring. He's got to go for it to stay ahead of the 50. He's done all he can under caution to try to save a little bit of fuel. Boy, that 15, the 15 is kind of holding up the 93. Andy Casalova with those fresh tires trying to make his way through there. White flag in the air. Paul Bojanace just needs one more circuit of the lap. Look at Andy Casalova. He gets past the 15. Can he catch Paul Bojanace? He's got the half a lap to do it. Going down into turns 3 and 4. He's not quite close enough. I think Paul Bojanace's going to hold on. He will. Casalova gets a little squirrely. Paul Bojanace, he's going to take the checkered flag. And the final win for the street stocks here in season number 2. For the 5 seconds. So he can really ease up on those tires and just nice and easy coming around to the white flag. Final lap here tonight. No traffic, no late, no pressure, nothing to have about there. And making his way through turns 3 and 4. Checkered flag is in the air. Paul Bojanace getting that W tonight here at Nashville Fairgrounds. Hey, he's going to be getting the white flag next time around. Doug Rockley is still over a half a lap away. White flag is in the air. And he only has to make it one more lap. And he's going nice and easy. Going through turns 3 and 4. Your season 2 champion for the final time. One more win. And it is Paul Bojanace taking the win here tonight in the series finale of the Truck Series. Putting an absolute stamp of authority on this championship. What better way to cap it off? Thrilling victory last week, and just the right strategy just to put himself in a position to just be able to roll the dice and go for it here tonight at Marksville with the trucks. And I tell you, man, he has definitely earned the championship this season. And I guess he has just enough fuel to do a burnout if the field goes by. Well-deserved championship for Paul Bojanace. Okay, folks, we're down here with your winner for the final time this season. Your season 2 champion, Paul Bojanace. And Paul, you got a comment?
Yes, sir.
Well, I tell you, a little anxious moment there at the end. I heard that you were going for it on fuel.
I'm out of gas.
Yeah, I saw you. You were doing the donuts, and all of a sudden you just stopped and like, wow, yep. But I tell you, man, it has been a cool season. I know you're going to be able to go back and look at this, man, and say, man.
Dude, I got to go, download the whole season. Make a CD and go full. I don't know if that's going to happen again, but.
Yeah, I'm about to say, go back to In-N-Out Burger, man. There you go, man.
But, it's been cool. It's been an awesome season. It's awesome that Harold got to make it here in the last race.
Yep.
And, I give it all to Ron and Harold. And killer teachers, man. They taught me a lot of stuff before, got me around. I appreciate it. Same with Andy, that's not here today, but he helped me out a ton this year too. I just appreciate you and everything that all this year's been awesome. Thank you.
Okay, folks, it is time for us to go racing, and guys, I'm gonna head on up into the booth, and good luck, guys, and have fun out there. We'll talk to you later.
All right. Thanks, Tony.
Yeah. Tony.
Okay, folks, they're gridding up, and let's go ahead and take a look at that starting lineup. Paul Smith, he's got that pole position. Andy Koslova starting right next to him. And it'll be Ryan Cruz third, Dale Clark fourth. Ron Walters will be starting in the fifth position with Terrell Rice sixth. Seventh is Tammy Denman. Ashton Rice is eighth. Tony Long ninth. Clay Rice rounds out your top 10. And in the 11th position, we've got Shane Wilden Jr., Jay Dubuque in the 12th position. 13th is Rainey Darnell with Tyrone Harris 14th. 15th is Jeff Shinnery. Casey Marshall 16th. 17th is Gerard Smith. Sandy Aaron 18th. 19th and shotgun in the field is Ben Leggett. %40 field tonight. Too fast for pairs. 165 laps. As always, thank you for joining. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, click that notification bell so you know every time we go live. Pace cars should be going on pit road next time around. There goes the pace car now, heading down on the pit road, waiting for that green flag.
Green, green, green.
And we got a green flag, and round number 2 is underway. And it's Paul Smith and Andy Koslova right there at the front. Boy, look at Ryan Cruz. He's battling hard with Koslova. Paul Smith will lead lap number 1. Starting to stretch out just a little bit now. See Dale Clark, Ron Walters, he's right there in that 5th position. Battling with the 26th there, Dale Clark, trying to get a little further up there. Terrell Rice behind him, followed by Tammy Denman and Ashton Rice, Tony Long. They're battling for positions back there, 8th and 9th position. Clay Rice, he's jumping in the top 10 too, trying to get up there. Paul Smith has about 0.3 of a second lead over Koslova. Ron Walters now up into that 3rd position. Oh no, I was just about to say, and he can okay, no caution. He hits the wall, but he kept rolling, so there's no caution, and the cars are checking up behind him. So, from what I can see, the car is not that bad. Not a lot of damage on the 00 there anyway. So, good for Ron Walters. He's able to continue. I was just about to say it looks like he's kind of tiptoeing around there right now. And your two front runners there. Now this, for some reason, this track doesn't have a track map, so we can't really get that graphical representation of where they are in relation to everyone else. But, they're a good, I'd say a good 3 seconds ahead of the rest of the pack right now. So it's a mano-a-mano fight here between Paul Smith and Andy Kosilova. Dale Clark a little bit further back. She's spaced out a little bit. Ryan Cruz, he was battling with them at the start of the race. Now 9 laps in of 165. Terrell Rice. Everybody's starting to stretch out now, and as the track rubbers in, the grip may get a little better. Ashton Rice, she's just ahead of Tammy Denman in the 7th position. Now, all this right here, they're all nose to tail. And look at Tony Long taking a look down the inside of Denman, trying to get that position, and she'll move into that 7th position. Behind them, Clay Rice, he's leading that next group of cars in that 9th position. Smith still out front by about 2 to 3/10 of a second. Kind of fluctuating there a little bit. It's sort of like they know it's a marathon, not a sprint, and a long ways to go. And Rainey Darnell, then our sponsor, the Ferguson Industrial. She's driving the Ferguson Industrial machine, currently in the 13th position. Oh, I see the 18 running up on the high side there, Jay DeVue. I wonder if she got past him. Just about, not quite though. I see Ron Walters behind Darnell there, trying to make his way back up through the field. He does have a lot of time there. I believe we're only on lap 13 of 165. Paul Smith up front. He continues to lead Kosilova. He's sticking there right with him. And Kosilova, he'll have to try to win. I would imagine 2 or 3 races just to really catch, maybe even 3 or 4 just to catch Paul Smith. By Paul winning the season opener and Andy finishing well down the order. Because even if he wins races, Smith, he'll be getting points as well. So and if Smith, he's really started off really well this season, and if he's able to continue, then he'll be on his way, trying to really challenge for a championship this season. As the two of them are clearly stepping away from the rest of the field. See the gap there to them, and there's Dale Clark. The field is definitely stretched out. Dale Clark, Terrell Rice there in the 5th position. And then a little bit further back, I imagine, it may not be too long before they might start catching the end of the field. Let's go on board here with Paul Smith, do the roof cam. And we can't see the tail end of the field just yet. We don't have a track map to go by, but we can't really see anybody. I could just catch a glimpse of somebody. I think it's Ben Leggett in the 19th position, and I can almost see him. There you see some cars just going into turn 1. So Paul Smith, he's really favoring that high line. Andy Kosilova seems to be following him right along there. Like I said, Ron Walters, they both, it seems like they might be tiptoeing just a little bit, trying to, because it is a little cool out there this evening, and the grip may not be the greatest out there. But they may do better on the long runs. I'll be curious to see how far they go with 40% fuel. And I'm seeing there's good gaps in between everybody. Everybody's, the folks that they're chasing, you know, everybody's having to pedal hard to try to keep up with the folks ahead of them. There's Tony Long. She's got a couple of car lengths between her and Tammy Denman. And Gerard Smith back there in the 9th position. Rainey Darnell now in the top 10. She's moved up. Smith moved up 8 spots since the start of the race. Darnell's moved up 3 positions into the top 10. And Clay Rice there and Jay Dubuque. The whole field is definitely spread out a little bit further back. There's Casey Marshall. She's ahead of the 31 there, Tyrone Harris. Ron Walters, you know, he had that spin, and he's in the 16th position. So I think man, I'm going to shut my mouth, and that's going to trigger a caution there. And the caution is out, but Ron looks like he's okay. The car doesn't look like it's damaged that much, so he has been really struggling probably with the grip out there tonight, and he may have to try to do something on pit road. I don't know if there's any kind of adjustment that he can do, you know, add some wedge or take some out and maybe try to adjust on something. But caution here on here, lap number 27. I think it came out on lap 26. So I'm curious to see if anybody's come down pit road. It looks like I think they will. They're making their way down. Now, see, this is going to skew the window now. Dale Clark, she opts to stay out. Her and Ryan Cruz. Paul Smith's making his way down along with Kosalova. A good number, looked like the majority of the field is staying out. Kosalova coming in behind him. Ron Walters also coming in. Let's see, Paul Smith, let's see what he does as a pit stop time here. And looks like he did 6.4 seconds, and he is on his way. Kosalova, his pit stop time was a 6.3, and Ron Walters, he did almost 10 seconds flat. And they're back on their way out. Now, of course, that's going to put them at the tail end of the field, but these other cars did not stop while your top 3 did, so that definitely puts them out of sync with the rest of the field. So now the chess match begins here. And we'll have to wait and see, because I was going to say, now that they pitted with that caution, we won't be able to see what the full run would have been on the 40% fuel, how many laps they could have gone. I could imagine they could have gone a fair amount, but you know, that's there's always strategy that you're looking at, and so your your 3 championship contenders are ready to get going once again. Everybody's lined up for the restart. Restart is on the leader at their discretion. Lights are out on the pace car. It'll be lap 31 when we get the green flag. Should be pulling down on the pit road this time around. Dale Clark ready to go. And she drops the hammer, and she's on her way.
Green, green, green.
Ryan Cruz and Terrell Rice right there battling. Look at Tony Long down on the inside. Ashton Rice up on the high side. They're battling for that position. Rice, she's now into that 4th position at the moment, trying to get under Ryan Cruz for 3rd. As they come down, it hasn't got it quite yet. Trying hard. Tony Long there for a minute there, I thought they were going 3 wide. Look at Tammy Denman up on the high side. She's trying to hang tough on the high side there. Rainey Darnell right behind her. She's moved up several positions. Now keep in mind, all of these cars, at some point they'll start making what most likely will be green flag pit stops. So they won't will not be they'll be going probably a lap down. We may end up with just 3 cars on the lead lap. That would be Paul Smith, Andy Kosalova, maybe Ron Walters. Now Ron Walters, he's actually showing a lap down. Not sure what happened for him to go a lap down, but he's a lap down at the moment. But when those other cars pit, well, that's not going to. He still will be a lap down because Paul Smith is ahead of him. I imagine it'll be Paul Smith, Kosalova, and Walters that will stay out, offset to the rest of the field as they race their way through. Paul Smith currently in that 13th position. And boy, he is trying to zigzag his way through the field right now, dealing with the 31 there, Tyrone Harris. Oh, and he gets into the 31, but they keep going. Smith easing his way through the field, trying to work his way just outside the top 10. Now 38 laps of 165 on the board. Oh no, did Ron Walters? Oh, he spun again and he kept going and there's no caution. And man, Ron Walters having a rough night out there tonight. And let's see, Dale Clark's about to put him another lap down. There he goes, 2 laps down. Let's go take a look and see what happened there and see Ron Walters racing along and just looks like he's about to maybe. They're almost. Oh, and he just got loose on his own coming off of turn 4, and that's what happened to him there. But we did stay green, and Walters right now showing 2 laps down, trying to. That's your leader, Dale Clark, right there in front of him. He's trying to see if he can get up there and at least get one of those laps back. Meanwhile, Paul Smith a little bit further back. He's still continuing to work his way through the traffic. Just got past Gerard Smith. Tammy Denman battling with the number 2 and the 22 there, Rainey Darnell. They're all trying to get up to the front. Smith he's catching Clay Rice now, trying to see if he can drive under the 13 machine. Couldn't get him that time around. Trying to get that 6th place. He can see the front runners right there in front of him. It seems like the other cars are a little slower in the turns. And I think Smith got him this time as he goes to turns 1 and 2 there. Now into the 6th position. Now trying to catch Ryan Cruz, who's just under a second ahead of him. Cruz himself battling with the number 4 there, Tony Long. He gets past the number 4 machine into the 4th spot. So let's see where Paul Smith is. He's getting real close here. And he may catch those 2 in the next couple of laps. And these laps, they are going by quickly here. We're on lap 45 of 165 already. And you know that those other folks are going to have to pit at some point, but it's all about the numbers. That you start playing the numbers game, and you wonder, okay, they're going to pit, but then you think by the time they pit, you're deep into your fuel window as well. So when's the next time you're going to have to pit? And so I don't know. It just depends. You'd have to hope that it cycles around because. A very, very good chance it'll be a green flag pit stop. So we'll have to wait and see what happens here. I was told Ron Walters was telling me that a couple of them have something on the side of their car, like a tribute to Paul Bojanace. Let me see if I can find one, and I'm gonna see if I can find an angle. Can't see it there. Let's see. What I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna let's see. Let's see. Yeah, I can't get to it. I can see something on the quarter panel there, but I can't really zoom in a whole lot. Koslova currently in the 17th position. Hey, Paul Smith, he's really been racing up through the field. Koslova and Ron Walters continuing to really have to fight hard to try to make some ground up here tonight. Now, Koslova, he's on the lead lap, but he's 11 seconds behind your leader. Oh, we got us a caution. Caution here on their second caution here on lap 52. And oh my goodness, I think it's Ron Walters. And looks like it probably was just another spin. And I think Tyrone Harris might have been involved. He might have collected a couple of cars there. And let's go back and take a look real quick. And let's see. Yeah, nobody's around him, so I'm thinking he probably spun coming off the corner here. Yeah, there it is again. And boy, I tell you, North Wilkesboro is proving too tough to tame right now for Ron Walters. And now your leaders now, see, this is interesting too, because this is under caution and they're pitting. Now here's the question: does Koslova, is Paul Smith, is he pitting as well? I think I saw him on pit road. He is coming down pit road. If it was a green flag situation, he might have stayed out and put these guys a lap down. But as it stands, it's a very active pit road, making their way down to the pit box. Paul Smith ducking and diving, trying to get to his pit box there. Let's see. Finally made it. On the pole, he had to come all the way down. Now let's look at his pit time, tires and fuel for the number 12. Koslova right behind him. And he's done 14.5 seconds. Koslova, he's getting his tires and fuel. And let's see what he does once he's done. He's at 15 already, 15.5, make it 16.5. So a little bit of a slow stop there for Koslova. Walters, he's coming around. Unfortunately, still showing 2 laps down. I wonder if he's gonna have to let the field go by now. And so after that round of pit stops, see, where is Paul Smith? He's about in the middle of the pack here, in the 12th position. So it's kind of an even fight once again. The other drivers, they got kind of lucky, because I think Smith and Koslova and even Walters, even though he was further at the back there, they were definitely going to lap some cars on a green flag pit stop if it had come to that. But unfortunately, it did not. So we'll have to wait and see how things go here. Okay, we're getting ready to restart here. Terrell Rice, he's leading them to the green flag. Restart here on lap 57. Terrell improved 5 positions so far. Tony Long fighting. She's been fighting with Ryan Cruz there for a while. Look at Ryan Cruz. You always expected. Those are some of the, I'm saying the usual suspects up at the front. Ryan Cruz, Gerard Smith, Dale in the 26th there, Dale Clark. They're all right there. Ashton Rice, she's right there as well, currently in the 6th position. Rainey Darnell, she's making a move up on the high side, trying to find somewhere to get past. And there's Paul Smith. You can see him down on the inside. A lot of traffic right now. Trying to get by Jay Dubuque there. Trying to squeeze down on the inside. And now he tries to see if he can. Oh, and he gets into the. It's funny. He got into the 49. She got sideways, and he kind of straightened her out to keep her from going all the way around. And they just keep on racing. That was a tight squeeze. He was trying to thread the needle there, but he kept on going. Tony Long in at third position. Terrell Rice continues to lead. He's got 7/10 of a second gap over Ryan Cruz in that second position. Paul Smith, he is up to fourth though. Now he's got a nice clean track ahead of him. Now you see him trying to make a move on the number 4, Tony Long. Oh, and he gets into the 4. Oh, and that's going to be a caution. And oh my goodness. And that's gonna, unfortunately, that was a clear. He definitely got into the, per the league rules and stuff, that's gonna be a penalty on the number 12, unfortunately. And they happen so quick. Let's go back and look at the replay here. And so they're racing along, and it wasn't any kind of net code or anything like that. And the 12, he went down on the inside. But yeah, he just got into the 4, and that's there wasn't too much he could do there, and so that's where we stand now. Let's see. So Paul Smith, unfortunately, will have to get a. Now, where is he at? Let's see. He's currently. Did he pit though? Where is Paul Smith? He's there. So we'll have to. He'll have to go to the back of the field. That is per the league rules. If you get into a driver and cause a caution in that manner, you know, that was clearly running into a driver. Now, Paul, he's been very aggressive going down on the inside, but that time, I guess that, you know, he was probably quicker than the 4, but he just couldn't get through there in time. And we're at lap 66, so we still have just under 100 laps to go. This race is far from over. And so he'll restart back there. Terrell Rice, he'll be taking them back to the green flag. Lights are out on the pace car. Getting ready to go green once again. But Paul, he made a good run through the field.
Green, green, green.
And racing once again. And they're mixing it up behind him. Boy, look at this. Look at Rainey Darnell. She's up in the second position and trying to get up to the front. She's got Dale Clark right behind her. Ryan Cruz up on the high side. Andy Kosalova, what a turn of fortune. Now he's up there in the top 10, currently running in the 4th position. So now it's his turn to get up to the front. He's about where Paul Smith was. Oh no! And Paul Smith got together with somebody, but he continues as well. Now, he shouldn't lose a lap. He just has to get up to speed. And he's still on the lead lap. And Ron Walters, he did get one of his laps back. He's only one lap down. So, I mean, he's the only car a lap down. So, obviously, he's in the lucky dog position. But Andy Kosalova currently now in that third spot, chasing Rainey Darnell. He's trying to get past the 22 and putting up a good fight, but he does get past. And as we continue now, lap 74 of 165. Kosalova now trying to catch Rainey Darnell, who for a minute there I thought he had passed her and was going to just stay ahead of her. But now she's broken out in the front there, and the gap right now is 2/10 of a second, but he is closing in on the number 22. Taking a look down on the inside. And still working to get past the 22 there. Darnell holding on. Kosalova trying to find a way past, trying to make that pass down on the inside. She's coming off the corner pretty strong there. And don't look now, but Terrell Rice now, it looks like he might get it this time, but Terrell Rice, he's back there as well, as those two are battling out. Kosalova does finally get into the front there. Now let's see, he pitted on lap. Well, you know what, they both, this is where they did the caution. Oh, the 22 almost got into the 93 there. And Terrell Rice, he's trying to race back up there as well. Dale Clark, she's in that fourth position. Not too far. No, did I just see Kosalova get into the wall? I could have sworn I saw some smoke, and it looks like, I guess he's okay. I can't tell. Let's see. Let's look down the side of the car, see if we can see. That's the wrong side. Can't really tell from any of those camera angles, but it looks like he's okay. He's in second. Darnell has gotten back out in front. Something happened to Andy Kosalova, and it's kind of hard to tell what happened to him there. I thought I saw a little puff of smoke, but whatever it was, he looks like he been able to recover from it. Terrell Rice is right there, not able to really put a whole lot of pressure on at the moment, though. So that may help Kosalova get refocused here. And so let's check on Paul Smith. Where is he at? It's interesting. I think it must be like when you get mired back in that traffic, it is hard to get by these cars, because he's and there he is trying not to run into the 15. And he should have him that time, and they're not giving you a lot of room, but he's fighting his way through the traffic. Currently in the 14th position, trying to make his way through. As he's gonna get by the 10 there pretty easy there. And then move him now into the 13th position. Paul Smith, your points leader, trying to race his way back up into the top 10 there. Meanwhile, Kosalova, he's 1.7 seconds behind Rainey Darnell. Terrell Rice not really able to make any ground on him there. Dale Clark, now they all pitted on lap 53, so now it's just going to become a straight up fight as far as pit strategy, fuel knowledge, and what have you. If this thing goes green for a green flag pit stop, it'll be interesting to see now who can go the furthest, and that's just a toss-up there. Paul Smith now battling with Clay Rice. He's got that 12th spot, trying to hold on to it. Looks like he'll get clear of the 13. So he's methodically making his way through the field. And, you know, the closer you get to the front, the better it gets for you trying to, you know, you get, when you're back there 15th, 16th, you know, towards the back, it's so crowded back there. And you can see how much more room he has to work with up as you get towards the front. But it is a narrow window, though. They're taking those turns. They're not giving a lot of space at all. And looks like he'll fight his way here, and should be able to get just about past. And oh man, it's really close. He's right on the rear quarter panel there of the 31, Tyrone Harris, fighting for that position, trying to get that 11th position. He just about got it. Now he does have it. Will he be able to hold on? And he still doesn't have it. No, he hasn't consolidated it just yet. Boy, the 31 is really strong coming off the corner, and I think he has it this time. He finally gets in front of Harris, as now he has to deal with the 13 of Clay Rice. Those two are battling. That allowed the 13 to kind of work himself back into the picture just a little bit. But I think Paul Smith has a little bit of breathing room, as now he tries to catch 18 there, Jay Dubuque. And Rainey Darnell, she continues to lead up the front. The gap now 2.2. I'm wondering, does Carcelova have some kind of damage on his car? Because he's not really making any ground, and now Dale Clark's getting up there. And boy, she's about to pose a serious threat here to the 93. I don't know if he doesn't seem like he's having any kind of handling issues or anything, but for some reason he just doesn't seem like he has the same zip as he did before. I didn't get a chance to catch it. I definitely saw some smoke right at the edge of the picture when we were looking at another car earlier, and there was definitely might be some damage on that number 93. Now he's back to the second position. Well, he's still second. He's still battling with it, but man, he is, I don't know if the tires are going away or what, and he is really running a high line in that turn. And the 26 got him at the moment until he comes off the corner. He gets a little bit of a run there and is able to get the position back in the turn, but then he has to take such a long line through the turn, and he is fighting with everything he's got to hold on to that second position. He finally loses out to the 26th there, Dale Clark. He's not done yet, though. He's trying to come back on her there, and she's we'll see if she can try to maybe just about a car length between the two of them at the moment. So Koslova now in the final podium position at the moment. And as they're racing along, we'll go ahead and take a quick break. We'll be right back. You're watching it's the VIRL ARCA series at the Paul Bojanace Memorial 165 here on Rice Motorsports TV. Okay, folks, we're back here with the Paul Bojanace Memorial 165. 105 laps into the event. Rainey Darnell, she continues to lead. Boy, she's opened up almost a 2.5 second gap to Dale Clark, with Terrell Rice in the 3rd position. Tammy Denman, she's currently in the 4th spot, a little bit further back. Andy must have some problems. Something, the handling on that car must have gone away, or either he burnt the tires up or something, because the way he was coming through the field. And oh, here comes the green flag pit stop. Darnell making their way down pit road. So here we go, folks. Here, lap 106. And let's see, Clay Rice, he's also making his way down as well. So these positions will start cycling around now. Dale Clark is your leader. Green flag pit stops underway. So it'll be interesting to see how this works out. Darnell already on her way out, and right now she's in the 17th position. And of course, when a lap down, that's to be expected. Same deal there with Clay Rice. And so that puts Dale Clark, she's your leader. Tammy Denman in that 2nd position. And you see him going by Rice there now. And well, Clay Rice and his brother Terrell Rice is in that 3rd position. Ron Walters, both Ron Walters and Clay Rice are both 2 laps down. And somewhere along the way, they both got 2 laps off the pace. But Terrell Rice, I wonder if he took tires. Let's look at his pit time. It was 8.2 seconds. Now that might have just been fuel. Kosalova, oh, he just lost the position to the number 2 Gerard Smith. Now down to the 5th position. Something's not right. Kosalova, he's coming down pit road again, and now this may be a scheduled pit stop for just to get fuel. There may be something, you know, he hasn't had a wreck. They have 2 fast repairs. The car doesn't look like it has damage. He might burn a fast repair anyway just to see if he can fix the car, because I don't see anything on the car that looks like it's has any kind of damage. So very curious to see. And oh, he overshot his pit box just a little bit, and looks like it'll be tires and fuel for Kosalova. And a bit of a long stop, 17.3 seconds. So things not going that great. Your leaders coming down pit road, green flag pit stops. Tammy Denman also coming down, and that's going to elevate Gerard Smith up to the lead position. And more drivers are, as they come in, other drivers are rotating to the top of the order at the moment. Casey Marshall, she's currently showing in the 2nd position with Jeff Shinnery, because all of these cars will have to pit at some point. They've only pitted one time back on lap 53, so they obviously, no way they can make it all the way to the end of the race. Ron Walters coming down pit road. Andy Kosalova, oh my goodness, his night's going from bad to worse. He's coming down pit road again, and he was already in, and not sure, unless I don't know if he tried to do a fast repair or what, but man, he is just having a rough time of it. There's Paul Smith. He's currently showing let's bring up the graphic showing what position he's in at the moment. He's in the 16th position. Now, when's the last time that he pitted? Paul's pitted on lap 110, and he's going to need some more of these cars to pit so he can cycle back up to the front. Maybe find some kind of way to get back up to the front. See Jeff Shinnery, he's coming down on pit road. Kosalova, he's on his way back out once again. Well, no, he's still on pit road, and yeah, I just don't know. Something's wrong with the car, and Oh, I think he got out of the car. I don't think he, yeah, Kosalova, I think he might have decided to put it behind the wall. I think that damage, I think when he hit the wall or something must have happened for him to get out of the race like that. And your leader, Gerard Smith, he's coming down pit road, and that's going to hand the lead to Rainey Darnell. Dale Clark currently in the second position with Tammy Denman. Well, they're running third and fourth right now, but as they come around with Smith down on pit road, he's already leaving his pit box. But now, will Denman get up to the third position or not? Because there's Smith right there. Oh yeah, so he did lose the spot, and Denman, she did get up to the third position with Terrell Rice right behind her. And let's see, where's Paul Smith at? Oh, we got us a caution. And let's see. Oh no, involving Rainey Darnell and I don't know who. Rainey Darnell and Paul Smith. And let's go back and take another look here at the replay and see. There's Paul Smith. He's coming around. He's trying to work his way. I think he's 2 laps down. And let's roll it forward a little bit more. And he came from way back. I think he's trying to shoot in there, and he got into the 22 again. Oh man, he just did it again, and he hit the leader, and he's just trying so hard to get up the front. And that was wow. He just really walloped the 22 there for sure. And that, oh my goodness, that is just that's going to be another penalty for the 12, which is terrible. And oh my goodness, he'll be able to finish the race, but man, I tell you, it is it's going to be rough for the 12 car. And so I tell you, and he's boy, I tell you, it's been a strange last week. It was such a strange start to the season, and it's almost like Paul Smith has gotten sucked into that vortex of just strange stuff happening at the beginning of the season. And it's kind of interesting because it's almost like it's going to let now Kosalova, he's going to DNF, so he'll end up finishing last points wise. But Ron Walters, it's interesting. Ron Walters is 17th at the moment. Paul Smith, now they'll get points, but that in a way that's going to help Ron Walters because he didn't even race last week, and so he didn't have any points. This is his first points of the season, so for him, he would actually need something like this to happen with the other guys that were here last week. And so go figure. It's season 7 has definitely gotten off to a strange start. Pace car is in, getting ready to restart here. Dale Clark has dropped the hammer, restart lap 126. 40-some laps to go here. Look at Tammy Denman up on the high side. Terrell Rice there. Ryan Cruz, he's been sticking in there. He's been hanging around the whole time. And, Ashton Rice, she's trying to get a nose in. And Darnell, she's just leaving pit road, had to come in for damage. And she'll be multiple laps down right now, showing in the 18th position as she falls down the order. Ashton Rice battling with the number 2 there, Gerard Smith. Currently in the 6th position. Dale Clark, meanwhile, she's gotten a chance to get out front, get some clean air. Terrell Rice, he's got his hands full with the 9 there, Ryan Cruz. Tammy Denman and Ashton Rice. Ashton Rice still battling with Gerard Smith for that 5th position. Right now, it looks like she might have it at the moment. and it's almost like the field is just tightening up again, you know, and there's a lot of look at all this back here going on. Tony Long, she's right in the thick of it, just like everybody that we're watching, Paul and them and Ron Walters. You know, when you get back in that traffic, it's just hard to make your way forward once again. Now this could, well, let's see. That we'll have to see how the points, because the championship contenders are Andy Koslova, Paul Smith, Ron Walters, and so they'll get championship bonus points for each race. But Dale Clark, I'd have to go back and look and see where she was in the standings. This is going to move them. If Paul Smith comes out of this and still in the points lead, it might be a little bit of a miracle, you know, and we're on lap 133 of 165. He's currently 16th, showing only one lap down. He's not in the, he just got into the lucky dog position. So if he can, you know how they say you need a caution, but you don't want to be the caution. If he can maybe benefit from a caution, it'll put him back on the lead lap, and it'll give him a chance to work the field here and get some more positions. But it'll just depend on what we're able to come up with here. And now you see Paul, he's just like we've been saying, that traffic. And that is definitely what he's fighting right now. As he's trying to find his way past, now he's trying on the high side there. And let's see, will he get past? Close to it. And he does get past, and so now up to 15th. So Paul Smith not giving up. He's in the lucky dog position. We have it's 28 laps to go, make it 27 as Dale Clark crosses the line. It's Clark, Ryan Cruz, and Terrell Rice. Rainey Darnell, she's not in contention now. She's actually a couple of laps down. She's running 18th, showing 5 laps down. And Ron Walters, he's 17th, and he's only 1 lap down. So yeah, so Darnell looking pretty formidable. We'll have to keep an eye on the 22 as the season progresses here. But let's see, where I'm trying to find Paul Smith again. He's still in the 15th position. Now he's got the front runners ahead of him. Tammy Denman just ahead of him, or like a little over a second down the road. She's running at 6th. So now would be he's probably thinking now would be a good time to maybe have a caution. Somebody calls a caution, and him not being involved in it, so that he can get that free pass, being the lucky dog and everything. So we'll have to see as they continue to race here, see how things play out. Ron Walters, he's pretty much by himself as well. And right now he's just oh man, he's got Dale Clark behind him, but she's like 3 seconds behind him. There he is, and there's Clark, your leader, coming out. And Let me see if let me go see if Kosalova is still in here. I'm gonna bring him up to the booth and stuff real quick. And Tony in the booth, he got a copy. Oh, you know what? Let me put him back down because he said there was something going on with his Discord that acts weird. I'm gonna jump down there in the racetrack. I forgot all about that too. Okay. Hey Andy, this is Tony from the booth. I jumped down here. You got a copy?
Yep, how you doing, Tony?
Yeah, pretty good. I totally forgot about your daggone. You said something weird was going on with the Discord, and so I thought I'd better come down here. Man, did you hit the wall earlier during the race
I
or
did
something?
hit the wall once. Yeah, one of the AI cars got into me. And I got into the wall, but the reason I'm out is my frame rate dropped on my computer so bad I couldn't drive
Oh
it.
man, okay. You didn't get a chance to get that new video card in yet, or?
I didn't have a problem. I think it's
all
this
of
track at night.
All of you are
having.
having. It may be the night racing. That may be what it is, or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
all running extremely low.
Oh yeah. Wow. Okay. Are you below 30%? 30 FPS?
20. I'm 22 right now.
Oh, that's
I
gotta.
normally run around 100.
Yeah, that's gotta hurt your eyes looking at that for sure. Oh my
It
goodness.
does.
And it's
17.
yeah, and it's probably based. You probably have your settings set higher for for what you normally can handle, and yeah, the night racing does do that. Sometimes I watch that. I mean, I got this new computer now, so it doesn't affect me as much, but yeah, it definitely can hit your FPS for sure. But 16 laps to go, guys. Y'all hang in there. It's almost over. And I'm gonna head on back up to the booth, y'all. Keep racing hard.
All right,
All
Tony.
right, Tony.
So now that's something I wasn't aware of, that they were having FPS issues. So, but I mean, that's part of online racing, and you just have to deal with it. And I mean, you would not know it from our perspective watching them race. You see, Paul Smith there in 15th, but when you don't have the proper frame rate, the image just looks like it's jumping and stuff, and it could be anything. It could just be a network issue. A lot of times that is what the case is. It's more of a network issue or your PC. And like I said, I was talking to the guys, running at night can affect your FPS depending on how you got your graphics set up, and of course them being in the car, they can't hop out and adjust graphics. There's probably some things that they could turn down to help their FPS, but obviously they can't do it while they're driving, and so it's just tough. And we may have to. A lot of times we like to have night races. It's fun looking at them at night, but may have to make sure we talk about that and maybe get some, maybe everybody check their settings. Oh no, I don't even want to look at it. There's a caution, and it might have involved Ron Walters maybe from the looks of it here. And let's go back and take a look at the replay, see if we can see what happened. Oh, he just got up. He might, I don't know, did he spin again, or does Ron? Oh, he is just, oh, poor Ron. He is just struggling tonight with something broke on the car. It's like it turned, and he couldn't get it to turn. It turned into the wall, and he tried to pull away from the wall, and then the car went back up to the wall. So that's, wow. Ron's like, yeah, let this one please be over. And it's the fifth caution of the evening. We're on lap 157, and ironic, just as we were saying earlier, little victories here and there. Here's one for Paul Smith. He was the lucky dog, so he will get a chance. Now he will get a chance to come around, and he's in 15th, and we're on lap 157. Who knows? He might get a chance to make his way up, maybe into the top 10, get some more points, and try to hang on to his championship lead. So this was literally the break that Paul Smith was looking for. And so yeah, so we'll see where how he's able to deal with this on the restart. Dale Clark, she's still your leader, and I didn't see anybody come on pit road. I think they're going to get the one to go this time around. So here we go. Pace car down on pit road. And Clark is off once again. Got the green flag on lap 159, making 160 as they cross the stripe. Ashton Rice on the high side with Gerard Smith on the inside. Look at Tammy Denman up on the high side behind Rice. They're all battling, trying to get to the front. Look at the 9 there, Ryan Cruz. He's trying to sneak through down on the inside. Clark, though, she's motoring away. She's already got 0.6 of a second on the rest of the pack. Gerard Smith, he's broken away just a little bit. The rest of them are battling back here for position. Ashton Rice, she's up on the high side trying to get past Terrell Rice. Casey Marshall, she's kind of pinned down on the inside. Not much she can do. Now 4 laps remaining. All these positions count for points. Meanwhile, Dale Clark, it looks like she's cruising to a victory here tonight at North Wilkesboro. Gerard Smith, he's got plenty of clean air between him and third place, Ryan Cruz. Cruz did manage to break through that pack and get into the podium position, and that leaves Ashton Rice in the just off the podium. Terrell Rice right behind her, and looks like Ron Walters, he decided to come down pit road. He might just call it the evening at this late stage. White flag is in the air for Dale Clark. And boy, I tell you what, has been a bit of a topsy-turvy race. It looks like it's going to come to an end here. Clark's coming around, and she's going to take the checkered flag. It'll be Dale Clark taking the win here tonight at North Wilkesboro. And where did Paul Smith end up? He ended up 13th. So I'm going to go down there with the guys. He comes down on pit road. So a little too late. He got the lucky dog, but it was too late in the game and just not enough time to, he did get a couple of more spots. So, that, who knows, that could come back to help him at the end of the season. But yeah, that's where we end up here with the race and everything. And let's go ahead, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'll hop down there since we're having trouble with the Andy was having some trouble with his Discord. But we'll take a quick look at the results here for the race. And Dale Clark, Gerard Smith, and Ryan Cruz on the podium. As you can see, 13th position, Paul Smith, he did manage to fight back at the very end for that 13th position. Ron Walters 18th, and Kosalova in the 19th position. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hop on down there with them. Hey guys, Tony in the booth here. Man, I tell you, that race turned out to be rougher than I thought it would be. And I mean, was it a little bit of everything? Was it seemed like Ron, I tell you, that thing was just slick out there tonight for you, wasn't it?
It's just so easy to overpower it coming out of the corner, especially if you're trying to get around somebody. You just give it too much, and once it gets sideways, there's no catching it. It's gonna just keep sliding until it hits the wall.
Right. Okay. Man, I tell you. But I wonder if it had. Do you think it had something to do with the track temperature tonight? I mean, it's 65 degrees. That's about as low as it can get, though. But do you think the
Probably
cooler
not
temperatures?
So much power on these cars. You're going so slow through the corner.
Yeah.
You know, it's just maybe if I had an open setup, I probably would have changed that gearing a lot and just dealt with it.
Right. Okay. That reminded me of something that Paul was talking about last week as far as what gear you're running in. I mean, Paul, was that helping you? Did you try some different things with that tonight as far as the what gear to run in tonight?
No, you had to be in fourth tonight all night. Just trying to be careful, and I took a risk pitting early, and kind of wanted to stay out, but came in for fuel, got behind, and I was like, well, in 20 laps we'll get it back. We had another caution, and that just put us behind, and then the frames started acting up for all of us.
Man.
And it made it hard, I got into some guys, but they were there and they weren't there, and they were there and they weren't there.
Oh, they were blinking. They were blinking and stuff.
It was, kind of like flashing. It's bugging my eyes, and just kind of stunk. But glad to sneak out of there with top 15.
Yeah, I think you finished 13th. Yeah, you got a 13th position there.
More laps at the end there, but on to next week.
I was saying, you got the lucky dog, but doggone it, too little, too late. And if you definitely, I think, would have made some more positions. But we'll see what the points shake out. You might have retained the championship lead, versus Andy and Ron. You definitely did, and because Ron didn't even get a chance to race last week, so I'm sure he was hoping for a better result, but yeah, man, I tell you, as always, man, we appreciate you guys coming out here racing with us and stuff, and I think the next few weeks are going. It's going to be a different kind of feeling around here, but man, you guys keep showing up week after week, and we sure appreciate it, and we'll just keep on racing hard, But yeah, thanks again.
Paul Bojanace's not too disappointed in our performance tonight. I'm sure he would have been fussing with these guys too, just like we were.
Yeah, he would understand for sure.
Yeah.
He's dealt with some problems too.
Oh yeah, poor Paul. Paul was he was always one of the first guys in the server. You know how he would always have an issue with his sound, with his headset, and sometimes because whenever he would start iRacing, for whatever reason, the iRacing wouldn't see it for some reason, and I don't know why, but it just wouldn't see it. But yeah, he'd hang in there though. And Andy, I hope you get your. You said you had an issue with the video card or something.
I did before, but I think that I had my computer. I think the whole computer was overheating a little bit because of the way I had it situated when I moved into the new house. So
right.
But I did actually. Paul sent me his old graphics card that I'm going to put into it. So
right.
We got
cool, man.
So yeah, he was a nice guy. He sent me a graphics card for free. Wouldn't even let me pay shipping. Like a week ago, he sent me that.
Yeah. I mean, that right there kind of gives you an idea of the kind of guy Paul was, and I tell you, man, and I said it before, and I'll keep saying it, for the folks out there listening, for all of us here, man, we send out our condolences and stuff, man, and I tell you, and these guys, they've always loved, racing with each other and stuff, and Paul he'll always be a part of this VIRL family here, and thank you guys for showing up here tonight. And I'm gonna let you go before your computers blow up with this FPS and everything. But thanks for coming out as always, guys, and we'll see you all next week.
10-4,
all right, man. Thank you, Tony.
10-4,
man. See y'all later. Okay, folks. Well, that'll do it. And let's go ahead and let's see. Let's go ahead and bring. Well, I already showed you the point standings and stuff, And you know what? I got it's been such a crazy week and stuff. And I have to check something here to make sure I've got my next race up the way it's supposed to be. Oh yeah, it's there. Okay. Because I spent the weekend trying to get that video together for Paul Bojanace, and but yeah, we've got everything worked out right here now. So we will be back next week and doing it again, and it'll be round number 3 at Richmond Raceway of the ARCA round 3 of the ARCA series. So we'll always keep racing here at Virginia iRacing League. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Click that notification bell so you'll know every time we go live. And for all of us here, we want to wish you a pleasant evening.